Hi, Chris Hood here. Welcome to our weekly chat for this bitterly cold Wodonga day. The season is changing, but anyway, what I'd like to chat about today is you first home buyers out there. My article last week talked about the importance of actually getting into the market. It's a bit of a hobby horse of mine, but we've seen too many of these young people getting into homes that they quite clearly can't afford and getting themselves into trouble. And I'm getting a bit sick of seeing it, because I have children the same age as some of these kids, taking out these massive great loans, getting caught up in trying to appeal to be one of the Joneses, and it's just not working for some of them. In fact, it's not working for a majority of them. So we need you parents or you favourite uncles or favourite aunties to maybe have a chat to some of these young kids and just try and steer them in the right direction. What I think would be a really good idea, if you can sit them down and say, okay, the basic importance of getting into real estate. While the government is giving you money at this stage, and for the amount of money they are giving you, I don't know if we're going to see the likes of that for some considerable time. You know, to be given 20 odd thousand or 7 or 13, whatever the case may be, that's a lot of money. But what we're trying to do is to educate some of the young ones that you don't need a big 4-bedroom family home. I was in one just the other day. 2 young kids, lucky if they're 22 or 23, they've got this massive 4-bedroom home with everything that opens and shuts, a big double garage with a couple of new cars in there, and you look around the house, and I always have a look in the pantries, and if you're seeing no-name spaghetti and no-name baked beans, you know the wheels are starting to fall off, I can tell you. So what we need to educate them to do is just to get their foot in the door. Start off with a small unit. Start off with a smaller 2-bedroom house. You don't need to buy the Taj Mahal as a first up property. Now, a lot of people out there, there's some great little units around. You can buy a 1-bedroom unit in Wodonga. Get this, a 1-bedroom unit for around $80,000 to $90,000. Now that is cheap real estate, and it's the type of property they can get into. It's affordable. When they get more money and they get better jobs and earn more income, they'll keep that unit as an investment, right? And it'll be capital gains tax-free for about 6 years, which is another bonus, but that's another issue they need to speak to an accountant about. But they can keep that as a great starter. Or you can buy a 2-bedroom unit. We've got one on the market at the moment. A 2-bedroom unit, double car parking, only in a group of 3 for $129,000. You're not borrowing a lot of money. In fact, probably 9 times out of 10, the amount of money borrowed is going to be less than what they would be paying. The repayments are going to be less than what they've been paying in rent. So we need them just to control the egos a bit and not get caught up with the Joneses. I know it's this Gen Y thing or whatever it is. What is it, Steph? Is it X, Y, Z? Steph, you're part of them. What are you?
Y.
Y. That's my director, Steph, there behind the camera. She's part of this generation. She's looking at buying her first property, aren't you, Steph?
Yeah.
Yep. And what are you wanting to buy? Come around here, Steph. Come around here. That side of the camera. Right. Now, what are you wanting to buy, Steph?
Something that's small and affordable.
Small and affordable. Right. Why are you wanting to do that, not buying a big 4-bedroom home?
So it becomes an investment.
So it becomes an investment. There you go. Smart girl. Now back behind the camera. This is about me, right?
Alright.
So, only joking, of course, but there you go. Young girl. How old are you, Steph?
I'm nearly 19.
Nearly 19. There you go. Nearly 19 and looking to buy her first property. Start off with something small. Keep it as an investment. Take little steps. You don't need to take one great big step to start with. Little steps, at the end of the day, I can tell you now when Steph's my age, about 35, she'll have a big portfolio of properties. That's right, isn't it, Steph? My 35?
Yeah, yep, about 35. Yep.
About that. It's just about 20 years off, but that doesn't matter. So, little steps. And it's so easy to do. It's not difficult. You know, this couple I saw the other day, if they had been smart and got maybe some guidance and sat down, Mum and Dad are probably not the people to do it. They won't listen to you. But if they've got a favourite uncle or a favourite aunt or a favourite older cousin or someone who they might listen to and have a bit of respect for, then that might be the avenue to take. But anyway, It's nearly, what are we now, nearly the end of May, so it's going to come up to the end of June when all this finishes. So if you're out there, you young first home buyers, get what you can afford, be happy with it, enjoy it and use it as a stepping stone. Okay, we'll leave it at that and speak to you next week. Thank you.